Hey, my name is Sheena. Welcome back to my astrology masterclass with Queer Collective. I am excited to talk with you about the sign of Taurus today. So the next sign that we're going to talk about is Taurus. So Taurus rules that time frame, that age from 7 to 14. So really that childhood pleasure seeking when you're really discovering a lot of things. So you're discovering your body, you're discovering pleasure, and also to friendships, and of course your family, really in an extended way. So of course we have that time frame between 1 and 7 where Aries is, but the time frame between 7 and 14 is really like a discovery, a self-discovery. What do I like? Really testing boundaries. Am I allowed to do this? What is appropriate? What is like, this is really where the conditioning comes in. One for Taurus, I often find that Taurus people have sometimes it's a struggle, sometimes it's a figuring out of their family situation and how their family has come to ultimately help them to experience pleasure, and sometimes it doesn't feel great for Taurians, unfortunately. Also though, Taurians really get their expression and their abundance because of this experience. So Taurus people oftentimes come out of any experience that they have with a lot of tangible wealth. So this could be the ability to live the good life, food, and whether it's drink or anything that makes them feel sensual, full, you know, in the greatest sense of the word. And ultimately, it's funny because I find Taurus and Leo are very similar. They really love the experience of what it means to be happy, and it's more than the physical, but the physical is very important. So having a comfy home, feeling like you can go into a space that is like your solace, and you can close the door, and it feels really, when Taurus are in their full expression, in the best expression, their house is clean, they're eating and feeding themselves regularly and nourishing themselves. Oftentimes it's because they've come from an experience where they didn't often get that, or they didn't get what really filled them up. Taurus are really able to show other people that it's okay to live the good life. I think a lot of people sometimes feel awkward that they have a certain privilege, and privilege comes in so many forms. So whether that's like privilege of family, privilege of like wealth, of where you work or what you do for your work, of course like friends and people around you. Taurus loves all of that. And so really this is all about security and safety, and what it is that you need to feel secure and safe in that time frame. So these things will be really important to Taurus. This is not just for that timeline between 7 and 14. This really lasts throughout their whole lifetime. And so Taurus will continue to have, every sign will have the lesson of what it means to be them ultimately. And so Taurus will come into this lifetime with a challenge to find out what it means to them to feel good, and to not make excuses or allow other people to pull them off the path of what that means for them, and not to feel bad about it ultimately. So the Taurus body part is the neck and shoulders. So really just where you're probably oftentimes holding a lot of like stress or heavy or weight. I'm just gonna pull a card for Taurus. You and your loved ones are safe. So this is the new moon in Cancer. It's interesting because this is very much a Taurus energy. Taurus is all about their loved ones, their safety and security, and what that means. And it doesn't have to be, I think when we oftentimes think of loved ones or family as like our family of origin, for Taurus, this often actually means their chosen family, and whatever form that takes. So their chosen family could very well be their family of origin, but I think oftentimes Taurus people end up moving away from family and may come back to that experience. And so just whomever is around you to lift you up and make you feel loved and secure, they are safe. And this could be actually what's coming through is this could be here, present time, or on the other side. So people that it may have passed over. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you would like to continue following my journey and following me on the socials, you can check them out here. So definitely check out One People TO and the work that I'm doing there. And if you enjoy this video, definitely like and leave a comment. And if you can subscribe because you want to follow what Queer Collective is doing. And if you want to find out anything else about how astrology applies to you specifically, to your chart, if you want to get a reading or even just more content in this way, reach out to let us know what you want to see. Right on. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.